Today we're going to talk about cookware, and not just any cookware, camping cookware, and in particularly, we're going to talk about a nesting camping cookware set that, despite being introduced to the market in 2019, continues to this day to win Best of awards for camp cookware. The Stanley brand has been well known to working people and outdoors persons since 1913. In fact, here's my 35-plus-year-old Stanley thermos given to me when I got my first job. Thanks, Mom. And although Stanley has had some changes since 1913, it's great to see that they still have a team focused on creating top-notch outdoor gear for those of us that look at Stanley for those types of products. Now, there's a lot of different cookware material out there, but one of the items that I have never used in camping is stainless steel. There's a reason why home cooks don't have a plethora of pure stainless steel cookware, and that is because stainless steel is a lousy conductor of heat. So what happens is you get a big hot spot right above the burner and nothing spreads out, so you burn in the middle and you don't cook the outside. Now, Stanley has taken a cue from some of the better home cookware manufacturers and created a solution for the camping and overlanding cook kit, and that solution is here. This is the Stanley Even Heat Pro Camping Cook Set. Now, this Stanley cook set has 11 pieces and is designed for overlanding, family cooking, and let's face it, car camping. This is not going to be something that you take in a backpack and probably not even in a canoe. But at 8.2 pounds, it fits perfectly into an overlanding setup. So let's take a look at what comes in this kit, and then we'll talk about what makes this kit so special. So the first thing you have is the bungee that keeps it all together. Then you have a large lid, and this lid does have holes in it so you can strain with it. Second, we come across a folding cutting board. Now, normally I'm not a huge fan of plastic cutting boards, but this one is a nice size and does fit in the kit, so I'm sure it will get used. To bring a wood cutting board this large would take up much more space in your vehicle. Next up is an 8.5-inch stainless steel fry pan with a folding handle. You get a 1.9 quart saucepan. This pan also has a folding handle. It also has a lid with straining holes, and inside you will find a spatula and a spoon made of plastic that both come in two pieces that click in. Also included are two silicone trivets. And lastly, we have a 4.75 quart stock pot. So this is a very complete cook set. It is not a mess kit. It doesn't come with plates, silverware, or knives. But if you're cooking, this is a very complete set. Now, what makes this set a winner of Best Cookware of the Year multiple times? So what sets this cookware apart, and what did they take from the home cookware market? If you can see on the bottom of this pan, there is a disc, and that disc is not only stainless steel. That is a sandwich made from stainless steel, then a thick core of aluminum, and another core of stainless steel bonded to the bottom of these pots. And why is that important? Because aluminum is a great conductor of heat. In fact, that's why you see so much aluminum, home cooking, and camp cookware. What that does for stainless steel cookware, and each one of these pots has that, which is very unique. What that does for stainless steel cookware is it allows the aluminum to distribute the heat all the way around the bottom of the pot and pan so that you don't get the hot spots You have very even cooking from edge to edge. So we've had the chance to cook pretty extensively in this set. A couple of the things that stainless steel is known for is one, being sticky, so food tends to stick to it. And number two, as I mentioned before, is the hot spots. With this disc, we've been able to saute vegetables and have even heat from edge to edge. We've cooked eggs in this, and quite frankly, I was astonished that the eggs did not stick. They came right out and we didn't have any problems with the sticking. And in the stock pot, the importance of the disc bottom came through when we made a wild rice and turkey soup. As you can see, when we sauteed the vegetables, in this pot we had very even heating, and after the ingredients went in and we were simmering, we had a nice simmer all the way around the pot. It made it so that we didn't have to be constantly stirring it. So this pot heated up very well, and candidly, it has a large volume. So you could use this not only for soups and chilies, but you could even use this to make popcorn for the kiddos on a camping night. And in the saucepan, we warmed up some soup, and again, constant simmering over the entire top. So these discs really make a difference. Another kind of neat and thoughtful feature, which makes me believe that Stanley did put some thought into this, is on the underside of the large lid, there is a diagram on how you put all this back together so that it nests nicely. Can you figure it out yourself? Sure. This just makes it easier. And one of the other things that I like about this lid is not only does it fit well on the large stock pot, but it has two indentation rings so that it also fits snugly on the frying pan. So as Camera Lady likes to put a lid on her eggs when she's cooking them to firm up the top, this allows you to do that. So that's an odd thing to see in camp cookware. It's a great thing to see in camp cookware. And again, Stanley, great job thinking about how this set can go together. In fact, prior to receiving this set, our favorite, call it family nesting cookware, was this cookware by Magma. And it too has the large disc bottom, which means even heating, as well as this set has a non-stick ceramic coating. So it may sound like I'm gushing about this cookware, and really I guess I am, because I think it's a phenomenal cookware set for camping and overlanding. But like everything, it's not perfect. So what don't I love about this cookware? First off, if you want to use the fancy word, it is stainless and it will create a fond, which means there will be some things that stick to the bottom, as you can see here where we cook some sausage. On the plus side, however, this pan with just a dollop of hot water while the pan was still hot, and that came right off the bottom just like you were deglazing the pan. So easy to clean, but it does have a little sticking. And the last thing I will say is that the handles, particularly the one on the fry pan, not so much on the stock pot or the saucepan, as you can see right now, you move the clip forward, and that protects you from accidentally squeezing and opening the handle so that it stays in place. But as you can see, if I were to grab this handle to lift the pot up and sort of hold it, it slides down. So I would like to see that being a little tighter. In fact, I'll probably just tap it with a hammer and tighten it up. But I would like to see this being a bit tighter on the handle so it stays in place. So again, I think this is a phenomenal cook set, with the downsides only being nitpicking. I think this will last forever. It's Stanley. If it doesn't, it's guaranteed for life. So you're in good hands. The other thing I will say is that this is a $150 camp cook set. So if you're looking for camping cookware, you might think, boy, that's pretty expensive. But honestly, you buy this cookware for camping and you could just as easily use it at home. And the other thing I will say about the price of this cookware is that, as I talked earlier, we love the Magma, but not all the Magma cookware is ceramic coated or painted red. To get a sort of equivalent set from Magma, which is their 7-piece set, that is $200. So from that standpoint, this looks like a bargain. So again, Stanley Even Heat Pro Camp Cook Set, despite being on the market for 6 years, continues to win Best Cookware Set from major online reviewers. This is a fantastic cookware set. I won't say state of the art because next week we're going to talk about Stanley's newest product. But state of the art or not, this is top tier camp cookware that would serve you well for a very long time. So, I hope you've enjoyed hearing about the Stanley Even Heat Cook Set. If you like this kind of content, please take a moment to hit that sub button in the lower right hand corner, give us that thumbs up, and share it with all your like-minded friends. And as always, take care, and we'll see you outdoors.